Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, well, when this video goes up anyway, is my birthday, April 16th. I am 20 years old now, which sounds really old and I hate it. But anyway, I just thought I would make this video, which is 20 things that I learned before I turned 20. I just thought it'd be kind of unique, different, you know, and yeah, without further ado, let's just hop on into my list here. These might be kind of like inspirational quote-ish, so I apologize, but anyway. Sometimes bad things have to happen for better things to come. And that's just, in the moment you may not realize it, but when you look back like a year later, you can say, well, that situation wasn't ideal, but look where I am now. Next, the thing that I've learned is to be self-sufficient. As in, like, make my own food, you know, that kind of a thing. Like, I know how to make things, I like making things, so I am very self-sufficient, I believe. No one can make you do the things you want, and this, like, people can say, hey, you should exercise, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. But when you want to do something, you're the only person who can make yourself do it. For example, I want to learn Japanese. I'm the only person who can make me put the effort in that I need to learn the language. Like, I can go to class, I can get an A in my class or whatever, but if I want to actually learn and be able to apply the language, I have to make myself do the work. Don't afraid to be you. Life is too short to not cut your hair off, you know what I'm saying? Life is too short to not wear the dress you want to, you know, try new things. And also in conjunction with that is try new things without expecting it to go well the first time, because if you put off trying things because you want it to be perfect, you're never gonna get new experiences. Sometimes you just need to try new things and know that it might not go how you think it's gonna go. If you only communicate with someone in one setting, expect not to be able to communicate out of it. I'm talking like work, school, mostly high school. If you're talking to people in high school now, chances are most of them you won't really talk to outside of high school, like once you've graduated, because you don't have that force that's keeping you together, you know? When you're with these people, you know, all day, every day, yeah, you're friends and it's nice and it's fun and you hang out. But then once you graduate and people start doing their own things, or even over the summer, you don't always hang out that much because you don't have that unifying force, you know? And I think it's the same with work. When you leave a job, sometimes you won't see those people again, even if you were really close with them. Sometimes you can only get one thing off your to-do list, and that is okay, you know? Some days I have 6 things I need to do, and maybe I only get 1.5 done. Sometimes, you know, sometimes that's better than nothing. As long as you are putting in the effort and really, really trying, because sometimes it's hard to focus, I understand, sometimes it's hard to even get up to do the task. But if you can just do one thing, that's okay. The next thing is accept criticism, and right after that is distinguish between criticism and insult. This channel has given, I wouldn't say a lot of opportunities, but it's given me some opportunities to be like, you know, that would make sense, I can understand, I need to work on X. And then someone's like, this sucks. I'm like, that's not criticism, that's just being rude. So, yeah, like I didn't used to be very good with like criticism, but like when you're in an English major and people are looking at your work all the time and criticizing your work all the time, you kind of have to learn to be open to criticism, you know, but you still have to be able to differentiate between criticism and an insult and be like, that's not criticism. Some people just don't deserve a second, third, or fifth chance. Some people just don't. And there's a certain feeling of accomplishment that comes from making something yourself. Like I said, I love being able to make food for myself and my families. I love being able to make anything. Like I bought my vanity from IKEA, but I put it all together myself. And that, you know, every time I look at it, I'm like, I made that. I made this, I put it together. If you're unhappy in a situation, leave it as best as you can. I know sometimes if you're dependent on a job, you can't always leave a job. Sometimes a relationship is hard to leave. But if you're like early on in a relationship or early on in a job that you don't have to depend on for like rent or something, if you're unhappy in it or people are making you feel weird, it's not always worth staying. So if you can have resources to leave a situation which you are unhappy in, do it. You should always be working towards some kind of a goal, no matter how simple it may be. Like your goal could be, I want to start a YouTube channel. And step one is find some kind of camera. Boom, here, some kind of camera. You don't need, you know, what I have all the time. Sometimes you can just start with your phone. This isn't an iPhone. iPhones are probably better cameras. You know, goals can be even big too. Like, I want to be the CEO of this company, or I want to own my own company. But you should always be working towards something. Like I said, it could be just as simple as, I want to make this food. Don't have to be perfect at everything. Being good at a lot of things is better than only knowing how to do one thing really well. Especially in like this whole creative scene. Like, I know how to do a lot of things, okay? I'm not the best at like anything, but I know how to do a lot of stuff, and I can get stuff done because I know how to do it well enough, you know? So sometimes it's okay. And if you think you're only good at one thing, maybe, you know, get out there and try more stuff. You may be good at something that you've never thought to try. Good books exist in adult literature. I just did that video where I reviewed books I've read in for class, and actually I've had like this misconception for a while that there aren't really good books in adult literature. It's all like boring and drama and like Hallmark movies but stuffed into books, and it's like, no thank you. But there are a lot of good books in adult literature, as I recently learned. Anyway, if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. Poetry shouldn't be boring, and if it is, then it's bad poetry. A lot of people say they hate poetry because it's boring. If you're reading boring poetry, you're not reading good poetry, because there's a lot of stuff that's not boring. You just have to find a style that you like, an author that you like. I've been reading Amanda Lovelace's The Princess Saves Herself in this one, that book I got for Christmas, and that's a really good style. You don't have to understand everyone, but you should be able to listen to them. I feel like this is very important. You don't have to understand why someone is the way they are or what they're doing, but you should be able to listen to their struggles, to their life, to their story. It's okay if your life isn't exciting, you still have about 70-ish years for cool things to happen, you know? It's okay. I know movies like to make it seem like there's stuff happening, like High School Musical lied to everyone, okay? High School Musical is not an accurate representation of high school. But it's okay if like prom wasn't good for you, if you're not going to parties in college or whatever. It's just like, life isn't always like the movies or the books, you know? It's not bad to have a kind of stagnant life at this point, because like I said, you still have like 70-ish years if you're at my age to do something, you know? Who knows, maybe at 80 you'll finally go on a world cruise or something. Who knows? Who knows? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay to do things alone or with yourself. In this society, I feel like we kind of see, although it has been getting a little better, I feel like we kind of see things like people eating by themselves as like sad or whatever. Like, oh, here's the loner table. It's like, well, no, you should enjoy like getting to know yourself or taking yourself out on, not, you know what I mean, but like, it's not weird to go see a movie by yourself. It's not weird to go to a restaurant and eat by yourself because you just want to eat the food and you don't, you know. It's not weird to go to Disney by yourself, you know. Just be more comfortable. I mean, to an extent, you know, be safe. Don't go walking around at night by yourself, perhaps. But don't be afraid to do different things. Like, you want to go ice skating? Go ice skating by yourself. While I just said that you got 70 years to do stuff, life also is short and goes by fast, so when you have the opportunity to do something exciting, even if it's by yourself, do it. Kind of weird, kind of inspirational type video of 20 things that I have learned over my years before I turned 20. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. I know it was kind of weird, probably, but anyway, before it drags on for longer than it has to be, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I'm coming up soonish. I'll be coming up on my year anniversary on YouTube, I guess, which is kind of cool. As always, let me know if you have any ideas that you want to see me do in videos. I don't know. I may be starting like a job soon, so I might do like one video a week for a while until I get back into the feel of things. We'll see, because I am taking summer classes. So I hope you guys really like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.